The rain hammered the windows of Elmwood High like it was trying to drown out the secrets inside, but Alex couldn't escape the one staring him down from across the library table. Jordan's eyes, sharp and unyielding, locked onto his as if they could peel back every layer of pretense Alex had built over 17 years of careful hiding. "Pretend we're friends for this project," Jordan said, his voice low and steady. "But don't bullshit me. I know you're scared of more than just the grade." Alex's heart slammed against his ribs, the kind of thud that echoed in his ears louder than the storm outside. He'd paired with Jordan Hayes for this senior history project on civil rights icons because the teacher had drawn names from a hat, not because he wanted to unpack his own buried truths alongside a guy who wore his out loud like a badge. Jordan, with his faded band tees and the rainbow pin on his backpack that screamed defiance in a town where whispers could turn to shouts, had always been the one Alex avoided, not out of hate, but fear that one wrong glance would unravel him. Now, here they were, faking a friendship for a 2-week dive into Harvey Milk's life, and Alex felt the first crack in his armor before they'd even opened the first book. By the end of that soggy Tuesday, as thunder rolled over the flat Indiana cornfields, Alex had agreed to meet Jordan at the old diner on Main Street the next day after school. It wasn't just the project. It was the way Jordan had leaned in, notebook forgotten, and asked, "What's the one thing you'd fight for if no one was watching?" Alex had mumbled something about family, but inside, the real answer burned. Himself, the version he'd locked away since middle school locker room taunts made him learn to laugh them off. Jordan hadn't pushed, just nodded like he got it, and that nod lingered in Alex's mind all night. A quiet invasion he couldn't shake. The diner smelled of greasy fries and endless coffee, the kind of place where vinyl booths stuck to your jeans and the jukebox played Springsteen on repeat. Jordan slid into the seat across from Alex with 2 milkshakes in hand, chocolate for himself, vanilla for Alex, because you look like a vanilla guy, all classic and undercover. Alex forced a chuckle, but his fingers trembled around the cold glass. They dove into the project, outlines scribbled on napkins. Milk's early days in New York, his move to San Francisco, the camera store that became a hub for outcasts. Jordan animated it all, his hands gesturing wildly as he described Milk's first run for office, the rejection, the fire that followed. "He didn't just fight for rights," Jordan said, eyes lighting up. "He fought for joy, for people like us to grab it without apology." "Us," Alex echoed, the words slipping out sharper than intended. He busied himself with his notes, but Jordan paused, fork midway to his mouth. "Yes, gay kids in the heartland, pretending we're straight-A students with straight lives." Jordan's tone was light, but his gaze held weight, like he was testing the waters. Alex swallowed hard, the milkshake turning thick in his throat. He wanted to bolt, to say this was just a project, nothing more. But Jordan kept talking, weaving in stories from his own life. The uncle who'd disowned him last summer after finding his journal, the best friend who'd ghosted him junior year when rumors flew. "It's not all doom," Jordan added with a wry smile. "Milk proved that. We build our own families." Alex nodded, but inside, turmoil churned. His own family was the picture of Elmwood normal. Dad coaching Little League, Mom baking pies for church potlucks, little sister Mia idolizing boy bands. Coming out? It wasn't an option, it was a grenade. Yet listening to Jordan, Alex felt a pull, like gravity shifting under his feet. They worked until the diner lights dimmed, parting with a fist bump that felt too real, too charged. That night, Alex lay awake, replaying Jordan's laugh, the way his curls caught the fluorescent glow. Fake friends, he reminded himself. But the lie tasted bitter. Days blurred into a rhythm Alex hadn't expected. Mornings in the school library, poring over Milk's speeches, Jordan reading aloud with a passion that made Alex's skin prickle. Afternoons at the diner or Jordan's cramped garage apartment. His mom worked doubles at the factory, so it was just them and a stack of VHS tapes on queer history Jordan had scavenged from a Chicago bookstore run. They'd watch clips of Milk at podiums, crowds chanting, and Jordan would pause the tape to debate. Was it bravery or desperation? Alex, usually the quiet one, found himself arguing back, voice gaining strength. Both. You need desperation to fuel the brave. One evening, as frost etched the garage windows, they hit a snag. The project required personal reflections, how Milk's legacy echoed in their lives. Jordan wrote his in 10 minutes. Raw lines about feeling invisible in PE class, finding solace in online forums. The day he told his mom, and she hugged him tighter than ever. "Your turn," he said, tossing the pen to Alex. Alex stared at the blank page, pen hovering like a guillotine. What could he say? That he'd deleted his Grindr app 3 times this year? That he'd cried in the shower after overhearing classmates joke about fairies at homecoming? "I can't," Alex muttered finally, shoving the paper away. Jordan's brow furrowed, not in anger, but concern. "Why? This is safe space, man. It's just us." "It's not just us." Alex's voice cracked. "What if someone reads it? My dad." Jordan leaned forward, elbows on knees. Milk didn't get anywhere hiding. He showed up, scars and all. A beat, then softer. "You don't have to out yourself. But don't let fear write your story." Alex left that night with the page half filled, words like shadows and whispers bleeding ink. He hated how right Jordan felt, how the project was morphing into something alive, dangerous. At school, he caught himself glancing at Jordan in the halls, noting the way he high-fived his debate team buddies or sketched doodles in margins. "Fake," Alex chanted internally, but the hook was set. The turning point came mid-project, at the county fair. Elmwood's annual bash, with Ferris wheels creaking against the October sky and corn dogs sizzling under strings of bulbs. Jordan had dragged Alex there for research. Milk's campaigns often started at community events, turning strangers into allies. They wandered the midway, Jordan winning a stuffed bear at ring toss and thrusting it at Alex with a grin. For luck, Milk would have loved fairs, all that chaotic joy. Alex clutched the bear, its fur soft against his palm, and for a moment, he let himself imagine them, not as project partners, but dates, hands brushing amid the crowd. The thought terrified and thrilled him. Then disaster. Tyler Grant, football captain and king of casual cruelty, sauntered up with his posse, beers hidden in red cups despite the under-21 rule. Tyler's eyes narrowed on Jordan's pin, then flicked to Alex holding the bear. "Hayes and the ghost. What, study date?" Tyler sneered, voice carrying. His friend snickered. Jordan stiffened but shot back. "Better than your GPA, Grant." Tyler laughed, too loud. "Careful, fairy. Not everyone's as welcoming as they pretend." He turned to Alex. "You slumming it, Ramirez? Thought you were one of us." The words landed like punches. Alex's face burned. He dropped the bear, mumbling, "It's nothing. Just the project." Jordan's eyes flashed hurt, but he played it cool, steering them away. Under the Ferris wheel, away from the lights, Jordan stopped. "You okay?" Alex exploded. "Why do you have to wear that pin? Make it obvious? Now everyone thinks." "Thinks what? That you're my friend." Jordan's voice rose, rare anger edging it. "Or that you're like me. God forbid." "It's not that," Alex shouted, then lowered it, glancing around. "You don't get it. My life's fine without this." Jordan's laugh was bitter. "Fine? You're miserable, Alex. Hiding so hard you're disappearing." He stepped closer, voice dropping. "I see you. The way you look at me when you think I'm not watching. But if you want fake, fine. Project ends Friday. We're done." He walked away, leaving Alex amid the whirl of lights and laughter, the bear forgotten on the ground. Alex stood there, chest heaving, the fair's joy mocking him. He wanted to chase Jordan, to say he was wrong, that it wasn't hate, it was fear of losing everything. But his feet stayed rooted, and by the time he got home, Jordan's texts were unread. "Sorry. Heat of moment. Talk tomorrow?" Friday dawned gray, the project due at noon. Alex arrived early to the library, notes collated, reflection page finished in a frenzy at 3 a.m., admissions of doubt, flickers of hope inspired by Milk. Jordan showed 10 minutes late, shadows under his eyes. They presented silently, earning an A from Ms. Hargrove, who beamed about their authentic chemistry. Outside, rain slicked the parking lot. Alex turned to Jordan. "We should talk." Jordan nodded, weary. "Yeah, but not here." They ended up at the diner again, booths empty this early. Jordan stirred his coffee, waiting. Alex took a breath. "Last night, I panicked. Tyler's an asshole, but he's right about one thing. People talk. My family, they'd freak. Dad already thinks college is a phase away from real work." Jordan listened, no judgment. "I get it. My uncle called me an abomination. Mom cried for weeks, but I chose me over silence. Alex traced the tables with grain. I envy that. You're out there. Brave. Not always. Jordan's smile was small. First time I kissed a guy, behind the bleachers freshman year, nearly puked from nerves. The image hit Alex hard. Jordan vulnerable, real. Who was it? Doesn't matter. Point is, it was terrifying. But worth it. Jordan reached across, hand open. What do you want, Alex? Really? The question hung, heavy as the rain. Alex stared at that hand. Lifeline or trap? I want. Not to be scared. Jordan's fingers closed gently over his. Then start small. With me. They sat like that, hands linked under the table, world narrowing to the warmth seeping through. It wasn't a confession, not yet, but a bridge. Fake friends no more. As winter bit into Elmwood, the project behind them, Alex and Jordan's friendship evolved in stolen moments. Lunchtime walks to the edge of the school fields, where frost crunched under boots and no one overheard their talks of Milk's Castro district versus Elmwood's hidden corners. Jordan shared playlists, indie folk with lyrics about quiet revolutions, and Alex burned them to CDs, listening in his truck on drives home, each chord chipping at his walls. But cracks widened elsewhere. At home, Dad noticed Alex's distraction, grumbling over dinner about wasting time with that Hayes kid. Mia, ever the spy, cornered him in the kitchen. You like him, don't you? Like. Alex shushed her, heart racing, but her grin was conspiratorial. It's cool, Alex. I saw a show about it. School was trickier. Tyler's jabs lingered, whispers following Jordan like smoke. One day in bio, a note landed on Alex's desk. Fairy's got a boyfriend? He crumpled it, but the damage festered. During gym, when partners were chosen for basketball drills, Alex hesitated pairing with Jordan, opting for safe neutrality. Jordan noticed, his pass too hard, rebound stinging Alex's hands. After class, in the locker room echo, Jordan cornered him. What was that? Alex shrugged, towel over shoulders. Nothing. Just playing the field. Bull. Jordan's voice was low, lockers muffling it. You're pulling back. Tyler get to you. No. Lie. Maybe. It's complicated. Jordan sighed, leaning against cold metal. Complicated is code for scared. Look, I like this, us. But if it's too much. It's not. Alex stepped closer, pulse thundering. The room emptied, leaving them in humid quiet. I just need time. Jordan's eyes softened. Okay, but time's not infinite. He clapped Alex's shoulder, light but lingering, then left. Alex punched a locker, the dent a small rebellion. That weekend, Jordan invited him to a friend hang, code for the underground queer youth meetup in nearby Fort Wayne. Alex agonized, texting yes, then no, settling on yes with a stomachache. The drive was silent torture, radio filling gaps with holiday ads that mocked his turmoil. The center was a converted warehouse, rainbow flags fluttering in the vestibule. Inside, 20 kids milled, trans teens trading makeup tips, a non-binary artist sketching murals, a cluster debating pronouns over pizza. Jordan lit up, hugs exchanged like currency. He introduced Alex as my history whiz, no pressure. Alex hovered, soda in hand, but stories pulled him in. A girl escaping conversion therapy, a boy suing his school for prom dates. By midnight, as they drove back under star-pricked skies, Alex burst. How do you do it? Just be. Jordan glanced over. Practice. And people like them, us. He squeezed Alex's knee, brief fire. You're doing it now. Home. Alex crashed with dreams of flags and faces, waking to resolve. Monday, he wore a subtle blue pin, ally colors, baby steps. Jordan spotted it in homeroom, mouthing nice. But Tyler saw too, cornering Alex at lunch. What? Going rainbow? Pathetic. Alex's fists clenched. Mind your business, Grant. Tyler shoved him against the vending machine. Or what? Cry to your boyfriend. Rage surged. Alex shoved back. He's more man than you'll ever be. Teachers broke it up, detentions assigned. Jordan waited outside the office, concern etched. Heard. You good? Alex nodded, adrenaline buzzing. Yeah. Felt. Good. Jordan grinned. Progress. Detention bonded them oddly. Silent library hours. Notes passed like contraband. One read. Milk quote. Hope is the brick. Alex replied, building? Jordan, one at a time. Winter break loomed, families pulling them apart. Jordan's mom hosted a small Hanukkah. Wait, Jordan was Jewish? Alex learned over lax, the warmth foreign yet inviting. Dad left when I came out. Jordan admitted quietly. But Mom? She's my rock. Alex shared fragments. Dad's factory shifts, Mom's silent endurance. They love me. But this? He gestured vaguely. It'd break them. Not if you frame it right. Like milk. Rights is human, not headlines. Christmas Eve, Alex drove to Jordan's, gift-wrapped book on Stonewall in hand. The kiss happened unplanned. Snow falling soft outside, carols faint on the radio, Jordan thanking him with a hug that lingered. Lips brushed accidental, then intentional, soft and tentative. Alex pulled back, breathless. Shoo. Jordan's forehead to his. It's okay. But it wasn't. Guilt crashed in. Dad's voice in his head. Be a man. Alex fled, mumbling excuses. Texts went unanswered for days. Jordan's call me? Stacking like accusations. New Year's, Alex showed at Jordan's door, soaked from sleet. I'm sorry. Scared again. Jordan pulled him in, dry towel and tea waiting. Happens. Talk. Words tumbled. Fear of rejection, loss of normalcy. Jordan listened, then, I like you, Alex. A lot. But I can't chase shadows. I don't want shadows. Alex met his eyes. I want you. Real. The kiss then was deeper, promise-laden, no running. But outside, Elmwood slept under ice, prejudices waiting to crack. Spring thawed the fields, but not Alex's doubts. Dating Jordan in secret felt like walking a tightrope. Exhilarating views, deadly drop. Stolen kisses in his truck after school, hands intertwined under diner tables, late night calls dissecting dreams. Jordan opened worlds, poetry slams in Fort Wayne, where Alex read a milk-inspired piece to thunderous snaps, voice shaking but steadying. Yet secrecy bred tension. Mia suspected, her giggles turning to questions. When do I meet him officially? Alex deflected, but she persisted, slipping him articles on coming out. Dad's sidelong glances sharpened. A misplaced scarf. Jordan's, navy with stars, vanished into laundry limbo, but suspicion lingered. School amplified it. Jordan's outness drew eyes, now including Alex's. Whispers evolved. Ramirez turned. Tyler escalated, accidentally spilling Gatorade on Jordan's backpack during lunch, muttering freak accident. Jordan brushed it off, but Alex seethed, confronting Tyler in the parking lot after football practice. Leave him alone, Alex growled, keys digging into palm. Tyler smirked, helmet underarm. Or you'll what? Hold hands and sing Kumbaya? The punch landed before Alex thought, Tyler's jaw snapping back, blood on knuckles. Chaos erupted. Coaches yelling, suspensions looming. Jordan pulled Alex away, face pale. What the hell? He deserved it. Alex's hands shook. No one touches you. Jordan's eyes blazed. I'm not your damsel. This secrecy, it's poisoning you. In the principal's office, parents summoned. Dad arrived thunderous, Mom wringing hands. Fighting? Over what? Alex mumbled, bullying, omitting details. Jordan's mom, calm steel, vouched, self-defense. My son's been targeted. Privately, Dad gripped Alex's arm. This Hayes influence, end it. Alex yanked free. It's not like that. But it was. Suspension days. Alex holed up, replaying the punch's crack, Jordan's disappointment. He showed at the garage, apology scripted. Jordan let him in, but distance chilled the air. You're out of control, Jordan said, pacing. Hiding us makes you explosive. I know. Alex sank to the couch. But coming out. It's everything. Jordan stopped, softening. Then let's plan it. Together. They did. Letters drafted to parents. Timelines sketched. But life intervened. Prom approached, Elmwood's glittery pinnacle. Jordan wanted to go as dates, kings of authenticity. Alex wavered. Public. Or skip it. The choice gnawed. Mia championed. Be brave, bro. Even Ms. Hargrove pulled Alex aside post-class. Heard rumors. Whatever it is, own it. Milk didn't tiptoe. Decision crystallized at a spring bonfire, unofficial queer alliance gathering. Stories circled flames, rejections, redemptions. A trans kid shared suicide attempt survival. Jordan teared up, arm around Alex. In that glow, Alex whispered. Prom. Us. Real. Jordan's kiss was fierce, ash-scented. Yes. Prom night shimmered under gym chandeliers, balloons bobbing like dreams. Alex in borrowed tux, Jordan in slim-fit suit with pocket square rainbow threaded. They entered arm in arm, gasps rippling. Tyler glowered from punch bowl, but friends, Jordan's crew, Alex's tentative nods, cheered. They danced slow to Ed Sheeran, world blurring to heartbeat sync. Then, shatter. Dad crashed the chaperone doors, face storm dark. Alex. Outside. Now. Heart plummeting. Alex followed to the lot, Jordan trailing. Dad's voice boomed. What is this? Parading like that. It's me, Dad. Alex's voice held, somehow. I love him. Dad recoiled. Love? You're confused. That boy's. Stop. Mom appeared, hand on Dad's arm, eyes wet. We suspected. But this? Jordan stepped up. Mr. Ramirez, I care about him. Deeply. Dad's jaw worked. Get in the car, Alex. We're talking home. The drive was silence sliced, Mia's texts buzzing. Proud of you. Home. Explosion. Dad pacing, Bible quotes hurled like weapons. This isn't our values. Mom quieter. We love you. But change, pray on it. Alex packed a bag, crashing at Jordan's. Mom's midnight call. Come back. We'll try. Weeks blurred. Family therapy booked. Dad's grunts softening to questions. School buzzed. Some allies emerged, others faded. Tyler's apology, forced, rang hollow. Graduation dawned, caps airborne. Alex and Jordan, diplomas clutched, shared a kiss on stage. Cheers drowning booze. Future beckoned. Alex to IU history, Jordan Art School Chicago. Distance loomed, but bridges built. One night, rooftop under stars, Jordan whispered, wished it real once. Now it is. Alex smiled. And more. Summer scorched Elmwood, corn waving gold under relentless sun. Alex and Jordan savored freedom, road trips to Chicago's Boys Town, hands laced on Lake Michigan shores, waves lapping secrets. Back home, tension simmered. Dad's therapy sessions yielded truces, barbecues where Jordan grilled with him, awkward but earnest. Pass the tongs, son, Dad said once, the word tentative gift. Mom baked Jordan cookies, recipes shared like olive branches. Mia declared herself auntie in training, plotting college visits. But undercurrents pulled. Jordan's restlessness grew. Chicago calls intensified, scholarships dangling. It's not goodbye, he assured, but Alex felt the tug. August brought fracture. A family reunion. Ramirez clan, sprawling under tents, aunts gossip sharp as tines. Alex brought Jordan as friend, but slips happened. A too-long gaze, Mia's blurted boyfriend. Whispers swelled. Uncle Raoul cornered Dad. That boy's turning him? Dad defended, voice strained. He's our son. We accept. But later, alone, he confessed to Alex. Hurts, seeing you different. But you're still mine. The words mended a tear, but Jordan overheard, withdrawing. Pity acceptance. No thanks. It's progress, Alex argued in the truck, fireflies blinking accusations. For you. I need full. Jordan's eyes stormed. I'm tired of half-lives. Fight escalated. Accusations flew, Alex clinging, Jordan fleeing. You're choosing family over us. Jordan yelled. No, balancing. Alex countered. You bail at first push. Silence after, text sparse. Alex drove aimlessly, ending at the diner, booth their ghost. Miss Hargrove, summer job waitress, slid pie. Trouble in paradise? Alex vented. Fears, loves. Milk fought systems. I fight mine. She nodded. And wins come slow. But he never quit. Reconciliation brewed at a county pride picnic, small, defiant, flags snapping in breeze. Jordan manned a booth, face paint rainbows on kids' cheeks. Alex arrived, peace offering, vintage milk poster, framed. Jordan's smile cracked. Cheesy, but true. They hugged, crowd blurring. Later, under oaks, truth spilled. I push because I care, Jordan admitted. Don't want you settling. Won't, Alex vowed. Chicago weekends. We'll make it. College loomed, boxes packed. Drop-off day, IU campus buzzing freshmen. Alex's dorm stark, but Jordan's visit, train from Chicago, warmed it. Nights tangled in sheets. No, wait. Emotions only, whispers of futures. Art shows, history lectures, Jordan dreamed. Our lives intertwined. But freshman fall cracked anew. Alex's roommate, straight-laced Kyle, eyed Jordan's visits warily. Dude, cool your bye or whatever, but chill. Alex bristled, labels chafed. Worse, Dad's check-in call, probing. Seeing anyone? Lie slipped. Just friends. Guilt gnawed. Jordan sensed distance over video. Hiding again? No, adjusting. Deflection. Thanksgiving cleaved. Jordan to mom's, Alex home. Dinner tense, Dad's questions veiled. How's that boy? Progress, but Alex's heart ached absence. Post-holiday blow-up. Jordan visited, caught Kyle's snide, fag parade mutter. Confrontation. Kyle apologized, but Jordan packed. Toxic vibe. It's not. Alex started. You're letting it slide. Jordan's bag zipped final. I love you. But love yourself first. Door shut. Alex shattered, calling Mia sobbing. Fix it, she urged. He did. Emails to housing, Kyle reassigned. Letter to Jordan, raw, Milk quoted. Without hope, not possible to contend. Reply, contending. Visit soon. Reunion in Chicago, Art Institute under snow. Sculptures whispered resilience. Missed this, Jordan murmured, hand in hand. Me too. Alex squeezed. No more halves. Winter deepened bonds. Shared syllabi. Care packages. Books for Jordan. Paints for Alex. Spring break. Elmwood return. Dad's handshake to Jordan firmer. Proud of you both. But shadows lingered. Tyler, now community college. Friend Alex online. Grown up, sorry. Skepticism, but Alex replied civil. Climax brewed at IU's Queer Formal. Alex nominated Jordan for guest speaker, art and activism panel. Crowd hung, Jordan's talk electric. Visibility isn't vanity, it's victory. After, in dorm glow, Alex proposed, summer sublet. Together. Jordan's yes sealed it. But call from home, mom ill, tests pending. Rush back, Jordan driving support. Hospital waits, hands clasped. Benign, relief flooded. Crisis forged steel. Summer in tiny apartment, jobs juggling. Alex tutoring, Jordan barista. Evenings cooking disasters, laughs echoing. Fall senior year. Wait, sophomore now, brought growth. Alex's essay on milk published campus scene, outing fully. Dad read, called, Beautiful Son. Jordan's exhibit, portraits, Alex central, eyes alive, no shadows. One night, under city lights, Jordan whispered, from fake to forever. Alex wished it real. Got the dream. Years layered like sedimentary rock, each stratum a lesson in endurance. Post-college, Alex landed museum curator gig in Bloomington, Jordan gallery assistant Chicago, commute viable, weekend sacred. But ambition pulled. Jordan's solo show invite to New York, Alex's conference DC. Trial separation? Jordan joked, but eyes worried. No. Alex firm. Teleports exist in dreams. NYC dazzled Jordan. Galleries humming, streets pulsing queer energy. He thrived, calls buzzing excitement. Alex visited, Times Square neon baptizing them. But envy crept. Alex's roots deep in Midwest soil, Jordan's wings itching. Back, fracture lines showed. Dinner in their shared loft, upgraded from sublet, Jordan announced. LA offer. Curator position. Alex's fork paused. When? Next month. Silence thick. We talk futures, Alex said. This solo. Jordan reached. Not. Come with. Job here. Museum expanding. Stalemate. Fights cycled. Accusations of selfishness. Fears of abandonment. You're clipping me, Jordan lashed. Grounding us, Alex countered. Therapy, couples, prompted by Mia, now college freshman, unearthed roots. Jordan, Dad's abandonment. I run to prove worth. Alex, family's conditional love. I cling to stability. Breakthroughs slow, compromises sketched. Jordan deferred LA, Alex applied remote options. But life scripted twists. Elmwood call, Dad's heart scare, factory stress culmination. Alex flew home, Jordan beside. Hospital vigil, Dad weak, but wry. Knew you'd show. Both of you. Recovery bridged, Dad admitted prejudices, learned late. but learned. Jordan's forgiveness, quiet grace. Post-crisis, clarity. Alex quit museum, freelance consulting, flexible. Jordan accepted LA, but hybrid, quarterly shows Chicago. Move day, U-Haul loaded, tears mixed laughs. Cross-country playlist. Jordan cued, milk speeches interspersed. LA sun baked new chapter. Jordan's apartment overlooking hills. Alex visiting months long. Networking overlapped. Alex lecturing at UCLA on queer archives. Challenges. Distance dates via Zoom. Jealousy flares at parties. One night, Jordan's call slurred. Met this guy. Charming. But not you. Alex's gut twisted. Test. Stupid. Love you. Trust rebuilt. Brick by hope. Climax crested at Jordan's LA debut. Gallery packed. Alex flown in. Spotlight hit. Jordan dedicated piece. Alex's portrait. Title. Whispered reel. Crowd applauded. Tears flowed. After party. Rooftop. City sprawl below. Tyler, relocated actor, improbable, approached. Heard your story. Inspired my role. Respect. Absolution odd, but healing. Later, hotel sheets. Emotions cresting, bodies close in promise. No rush, just depth. Years advanced. Marriage equality full, but personal plateaus. Alex's book deal on Milk's unsung allies. Jordan's mural commissions, pride flags worldwide. Elmwood returned for Mia's wedding. Family full circle, dad toasting to loves that endure. One anniversary, Indiana Lake, sunset gilding water. Jordan, fake friends once. Alex, real forever. Echoes of whispers, now roars. Decade etched maturity, lines faint around eyes, laughs deeper. Alex's book bestseller niche, lecture circuit, Jordan's studio thriving, collaborations global. Home base, Chicago brownstone, walls art storied. But midlife murmured. Kids? Adoption explored, hearts tugged. Mia's twins, practice uncles, melted reservations. Process grueling, interviews probing pasts, how handle prejudices. Jordan's testimony raw, face them young. Teach resilience, not fear. Approval came, baby boy, Elias, after milk ally. Nights sleepless, joys infinite. Elias's first steps toward Alex, dada, world tilted. Challenges evolved, dad's passing, quiet hospital fade. Eulogy Alex's, Jordan hand steadying. He evolved, Alex said, voice breaking. For me, grief communal, family tighter. Elias grew, questions blooming. Why two dads? Jordan's answer's simple. Love makes family. Schoolyard taunts echoed histories, but allies multiplied. Teachers inclusive, friends diverse. Alex's TED Talk viral. From project to parenthood, queer legacies lived. Jordan beamed front row, Elias on lap. Conflict crested unexpectedly. Jordan's diagnosis. Early arthritis, artist hands faltering. Fear gripped. What if I can't create? Alex, you are creation. Therapy, adaptations, voice-guided sketches, collaborations. Resilience shown. Jordan's exhibit, Hands of Hope, canes woven into canvases, sold out. Elias's pride flag drawing, fridge magnet, My Heroes. Anniversary 20th, rooftop, original high school view via drone photo. Jordan whispered, wished real. Alex, lived it. With you. Legacy unfolded, mentorships, foundations funded. Elmwood High Project, queer history elective, Alex guest. Tyler's film premiere, biopic inspired, them consultants. Full circle, Tyler said, hug awkward but genuine. Final hook, Elias's coming out, 16, non-binary. Them/they, hugs enveloped. Proud, Jordan echoed old pains transcended. Alex reflected journal, from fake whispers to family roars. Milk smiled. Sun set on lake, trio silhouetted. Love, not linear, jagged, beautiful. Word count for this segment, approximately 500, adjusted to fit. Total story 6,000 with expansions in mind. For seamless sixth file, concluding arcs. In twilight years, reflections gilded. Elias, artist activist, Jordan's echo amplified. Alex's memoirs, whispers to legacy, autographed shelves. Jordan's hands, gnarled but guiding, mintered. Pain paints deeper, he quipped. Grandkids, Mia's brood. Romped, story spun of Uncle Alex's brave beginning. Elmwood revisited. Plaque for Project Booth, where friendships ignited truths. Final whisper, bedside. Jordan fading, Alex holding. Real enough. More. Kiss forehead. Grief vast, but Elias's arm. He lives in us. Sun rose, cycle renewed. From Hook's reign to enduring light, story whispered on.